Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna add something in our something really cool, a species of crab we got in our saltwater tank. So as you guys may notice, our filter isn't exactly running. That's because while we were on vacation, which is actually where we got this crab, it evaporated too much and so the filter's not running. So we'll be putting in some more salt water soon to get the filter going again. And so, and if you guys look, we have a bunch of hermit crabs running around, and if you guys have watched previous videos, and if you haven't, you definitely should. We added a cockle chip star and a brittle star in here. We don't know what happened. We don't know where either of them are, but they're both in here somewhere. So, I'm gonna add this new crab in. I'm gonna pick it up, hopefully I don't get pinched. Here he is. So he's actually called a calico crab and he's trying to pinch me. So, but he's a really cool looking crab. And I might go get a net real quick, so we'll pick up the camera once I have a net, just so I can make sure I don't get pinched. So we'll pick it back up when I have a net. Alright? Alright, hey guys, I got the net, and so we're all good to pick this crab up. It is a beautiful crab. Let me see if I can get it. He's a relatively still crab, if I can pick him up. There we go.
Can you turn it to where I can get a good picture for you?
Of course. There. You guys see how pretty that crab is though? It is an absolutely beautiful crab. And the camera guy got a picture. So,
I'm gonna snap another quick picture for you.
Alright. There we go. But we at first we thought he was a leopard crab because he has a leopard pattern. But we later figured out he was a calico box crab, I believe. Because there are multiple species of calico crabs. But if we just call him a calico crab, I don't feel like that'll be a huge issue. And I'm gonna put them in right now.
So what do you know about these crabs?
I know that they're relatively common. So, and that the pet store we got them at said that there are a few others that have them. Let me flip him over. There. And he might have looked dead there, but I can assure you he's very much alive, and the fact he's releasing bubbles of air proves that. And yeah.
Is this a hermit crab coming up to him right here?
Yes, it is. As you guys, there's a size difference for you. Blue like hermit crab compared to this calico crab, huge difference. Really big. And you guys might be worried he might try to eat the starfish and the brittle star. Not to worry. We're going to be looking for a place to put them too, to make sure that he doesn't eat them. And we'll try to make sure that nothing else gets eaten besides maybe a few little hermit crabs, but we have quite a few in here, so I don't feel like it's a huge deal if a few get eaten. And we'll be constantly adding more just to be safe.
Are you thinking about adding any other things?
Oh, of course, of course. We're looking at tangs, I know that. I know we're looking at some angels. We're trying to make this kind of like a predator tank, so maybe a few eels, maybe some groupers, maybe a baby shark. Let us know in the comments what we should add. We want to make this a predator tank, so saltwater predators, please, babies, because this guy is relatively calm. And
what are you gonna feed him? What are you gonna feed him?
Well, I think we read somewhere that they like to eat smaller animals, because I know that's what most crabs eat. but also they are bottom feeders, so they are detrivores is what I heard. And if you guys don't know what a detrivore is, it's basically an animal that eats other dead animals. So like, let's say we get a bunch of feeder minnows, and let's say one of the fish that only eats them living, some of them die, or some of them die on our way home or whatever when we got the feeder minnows or guppies or whatever we decide to feed. We'll just put the dead ones in there, and once they sink, he'll eat them. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but crayfish do a similar thing. Crayfish also eat them, and so do hermit crabs. Hermit crabs are a form of detrivore. A really common detrivore is fungus that a lot of people know about. Fungus are detrivores because they eat dead stuff. It's why you don't walk. Detrivores are why you don't walk around the forest and see a bunch of dead wolves and moose and whatever else you see in the woods. So they are really important in the ecosystem.
So check out that hermit crab. Right? That's a hermit crab, right? Climbing on its leg right there?
Yep, blue leg hermit crab.
Cool. So what are we going to throw in here? Some shrimp for this guy?
Of course. Shrimp are probably some thawed shrimp from a frozen pack because he is a detrivore, so he'll eat the dead shrimp. Like for instance, arowana will only eat living fish. They won't just go and eat a dead fish up top unless they're trained to, because they are able to be trained to eat dead fish, but sometimes they only eat live. And I believe ours will only eat live. And if you guys haven't seen a video of ours with an arowana in it, I know there's at least one of Daisy, our arowana, and she's an awesome animal. So you guys should definitely check that video out. And we will be definitely making more videos of this saltwater tank because we still have fish to add. And we're looking at doing that really soon because this saltwater tank has been set up. And if you guys look, it's clear, which means it cycles over. And we already added invertebrates. So that means the invertebrate cycle is over, which means we can start adding fish. So comments, please, what fish should we add? I would love to hear you guys' opinion because I'm sure somebody out there has an amazing idea of what fish we should add in here. And this guy, he's somewhat aggressive, like so aggressive he's not considered reef safe, but we're not doing a reef tank, so not a big deal. So please, please, please comment what fish we should add. Also, if we are wrong about what type of crab he is, comment. Tell us what type of crab he is, because it's possible we're wrong, because we're going off of what he looks like in the pictures of Google. So we could be entirely wrong. Please, please, please let us know if it's a different species of crab, because we also thought it was a leopard crab, and it could still be a leopard crab, and we could be wrong. So
let me ask you real quick. What'd you catch him on? What were you using for bait? Do you remember?
Well, we got him from a pet store, so. Well, honestly, I heard shrimp are a really good bait to catch these stuff with, and stuff like that. But if we got them from the wild, we'd have to quarantine them and everything. So we did catch one in the wild, and we were using shrimp. Then we seen him and we thought he looked awesome, and we found out you can buy him from a pet store, and we went to a pet store. And that pet store was really cool. Well, anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. See you guys in the next one.